विश्व की अग्रणी कंपनी स्टार्की ने भारत में सुनने की कई प्रकार की समस्याओं के अत्याधुनिक उपकरण जेनेसिस एआई हियरिंग एड के लॉन्च की घोषणा की। बता दें कि सुनने की समस्याओं में सुधार के लिए गहरी प्रतिबद्धता के साथ स्टार्की ने अत्याधुनिक समाधान पेश करके इनोवेशन की अपनी विरासत को जारी रखा। विश्व स्वास्थ्य संगठन के अनुसार भारत में लगभग 63 मिलियन लोग महत्वपूर्ण सुनने की समस्या से पीड़ित हैं, जो प्रभावी समाधान की तत्काल आवश्यकताओं को उजागर करता है। भारत में जेनेसिस एआई को लॉन्च करते हुए स्टार्की के अध्यक्ष और सीईओ ब्रैंडन सवालिच ने कहा कि हम भारत में मरीजों और हियरिंग केयर विशेषज्ञों के लिए जेनेसिस एआई को पेश करने के लिए उत्साहित है। नई तकनीक पहले से ही अमेरिका, कनाडा, यूरोप, ऑस्ट्रेलिया और न्यूजीलैंड में जीवन बदल रही है। अब हम भारत में इसके लॉन्च को लेकर बहुत उत्साहित हैं। बता दें कि भारतीय प्रबंध निदेशक अखिल चौहान ने कहा, भारत की श्रवण स्वास्थ्य चुनौतियों के समाधान का हल निकालने के लिए स्टार्की द्वारा बेहतर प्रयास किए जा रहे हैं।
I'm Dr. Achin Bhaumik. I'm the Chief Technology Officer for Starkey.
So how would you describe Starkey's perception in the minds of people, particularly those who are familiar with the brands and its products?
Well, Starkey has a long history. We have reputation of building hearing aids with good technology that is really designed for patient satisfaction. So we have got good market feedback for many decades. But now we bring to India Genesis AI. This is really a breakthrough technology.
So what are your initial impressions of the new Genesis AI and how do you think it will resonate with customers in the market?
So today we bring Genesis AI to India, and it's built on the industry's most advanced processor technology for really amazing sound processing. So patients are going to hear better, they're going to understand speech in all different challenging listening environments better. So it's going to be really exciting for the patients here in India.
Sir, so you said that in today's press conference that it took approximately 5 years to build this new product, and you have an experience of overall the entire world. So, how can you just give a brief glimpse of how the experience was and what all things we should know about the development of this technology?
That's a good question. So I should first tell you a little bit about my background.
Exactly.
So before coming to Starkey, I was vice president of perceptual computing at Intel, and I was working on advanced processor technology for perceptual computing, so human-computer interaction. So for Starkey, we wanted to take the time to develop a breakthrough hearing aid, which is now Genesis, we're calling it Genesis AI. But the processor platform inside is unique, and it took us 5 years to develop it completely grounds up with deep neural network AI technology for speech enhancement. So really, we took the time to develop a breakthrough product rather than rushing to market with an average product.
So for the Indian market, is there any particular thing that needs to be considered that is built into the Indian version, or is this compatible all across, or is it general?
Well, there's nothing unique about hearing loss patients in India versus rest of the world. So what's good for an American patient is also good for Indian patient. But that said, I would say what we're bringing is a family of products. Every patient is unique. I know in India, there are patients who would like invisible in the canal IIC devices. Some would prefer CICs, and some will go with RIC. So we are proud to bring this large, wide family of Genesis devices to India.
And the last question, sir, about today's event. Yeah, please.
Yeah, hi. My name is Arshad from Hearing Healthcare Clinic, Bangalore. Right now, I'm residing in Dubai, UAE. Plus, I'm taking US market where I represent VHS, Virtual Hearing Solution. I've been one of the top 3 dealers of Starkey. We're doing a lot of the hearing aids from Starkey. Evolves, our patients involve external affairs ministers, chief ministers, bureaucrats, and they're pretty much happy with the hearing aids. And they're using it, and so already our people are asking for Genesis.
Tell us about this.
Yeah, this is called Guinness Book of World Record. We are officially hold of Guinness Book of Record with Starkey, where we tested 1,800 people in 6 hours, 8 hours, in 2018 in Nasik, where Starkey and we were the Guinness Book of Record. Recently in 2023, we broke another record in 12 hours. We tested 4,942 people in 12 hours. That's one more Guinness Book of World Record by testing maximum number of people. So basically we did it for testing is more, you create awareness about more about hearing. And those who get for hearing, those who require the good help, so we help with the Starkey hearing aids.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Dr. Rajan, and I have a clinic in Chennai, Astra ENT and Hearing Clinic. And Astra ENT is an exclusive partner of Starkey, and we have been a partner of Starkey for the last 17 years, since the inception of Starkey.
So during this time, you must have treated many thousands of patients. So what is the general perception of how they experience a life transformation when they start using Starkey compared to other brands?
See, the hearing is one of the most important senses in the human body. It's the first sense which develops in a human body. It actually develops in the 5th month of a child, in the mother's womb. So when you lose your hearing, you actually lose the ability of the brain to process sound. So the most important thing is early intervention and early rehabilitation. So your question was, how does patients perceive Starkey? So Starkey is a technology partner. So what Starkey does is they produce technology-driven hearing aids. So the technology-driven hearing aids is what we as audiologists would require to redress patients' hearing loss. So a patient, it is a partnership between a technology company, which is Starkey, and the audiologist. So we need to have technology, and we also need to do good fitting. So only then the patient's perception changes, right? So I think we have been doing a good job for a long time, and my patients have been very happy.
And of course, this evening we came to know about Mr. Srinivas sir and his experience. So there must be many such patients who have benefited from you. So any such incident that you recall you want to tell about?
Patient details can't be divulged until and unless.
No, not the patient details, just the experience of any random
Of Genesis?
of Starkey.
Of Starkey?
Yeah.
Oh, last year we did child. So this time we had presented Mr. Srinivas. So last time we did a child who had congenital hearing loss and who had been fitted with Starkey hearing aids when she was 3 years old, and she is now 12. And the most difficult ones are to address hearing loss when they are children and make speech get cultivated and they have language. So if you really look at, that was one of the biggest successes where this child is able to talk, and she's currently a model.
Okay.
So she, from being a hearing impaired child, is now doing a lot of ramp walks, and she's become I think the youngest model for Chennai.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Any special message you want to share to the entire Starkey network, and how Genesis do you think is going to impact the Indian audience and the Indian market?
See, Starkey's Genesis is what they claim as a neuroprocessor. So it actually mimics the brain. So the processor which is used inside the Starkey Genesis is almost identical to the processing of the brain. So our brain, imagine you go into a noisy situation and you have proper hearing. In spite of all that noise, you're still able to hear speech. But that cannot happen to a hearing impaired. So when a hearing impaired has a hearing aid, until now, the biggest challenge is when a patient goes into a noisy situation and is wanting to hear speech in a noisy situation. So Genesis actually addresses that problem. It is actually mimicking the brain's noise suppression, which is going to benefit a lot of patients who go into challenging situations, especially noise. So my message is, I think the Genesis is currently the best hearing aid you can ever fit to a patient.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You've been chasing.
Hi, Baldev Raj, Chief and the founder of the Prayas Communications. स्टार की के साथ हम लोगों की एसोसिएशन लॉन्ग टर्म रही है और हर साल हम एक नई इनोवेशंस देखते हैं. हम लोगों को लगता है कि इससे बेहतर तो क्या ही हो सकता है, स्टार की इससे बेहतर हियरिंग एड में क्या ही कर पाएगा. वी फील कि ऐसा होगा, बट हर बार दे सरप्राइज अस. हर बार लगता है कि कुछ नया हो गया है, हर बार लगता है क्या टेक्नोलॉजी किस मूवमेंट पे आ गई है. तो हमेशा ऐसा फील होता है. हर बार डॉक्टर्स की एक्सपेक्टेशन बहुत हाई होती हैं, उससे ज़्यादा बेटर डिलीवर करते हैं. एंड इस बार के लिए भी और पेशेंट के लिए, इंडिया के पेशेंट बेस के लिए बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है ये, तो विच इज़ वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर देम. आई रियली कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट स्टार की फॉर दैट. प्रायस के साथ, एसोसिएशन के साथ उनका ट्रस्ट ऑलवेज विद अस. वी आर सर्विंग देम फ्रॉम पास्ट 3-4 years. अभी अच्छा लगता है कि उनकी जर्नी में, उनके पार्ट में हम लोग प्ले कर रहे हैं. एंड आई वॉन्ट टू कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट वंस अगेन टू स्टार की. थैंक यू वेरी मच. हम लोग उनको एडवाइजरी कम्युनिकेशंस की साइड पे रहते हैं, बट मेरे को लगता है कि स्टार की ने हमेशा रूरल इंडिया पे भी जाके काम किया है. बहुत रूट कॉज पे काम करते हैं वो लोग, CSR में काफ़ी काम करते हैं. तो जब भी उन लोगों को इनिशिएटिव्स मिलते हैं तो दे सपोर्ट इंडिया इनटू दैट मैटर. थैंक यू.